ARM templates are the native tool for deploying infrastructure into the Azure cloud. It was created by the Azure team. It supports all the Azure services and all the new features. Terraform can do the same thing. It can also deploy infrastructure into the Azure cloud, and it also can take an existing ARM template and deploy it within Terraform. So with this, we can mix and match between Terraform and ARM templates. But be careful, this is not a good practice. Because Terraform, when it will take that ARM template, it will take it as a black box. It does not understand what are the resources that will be created by that ARM template. So within your Terraform state file, you will not get any information related to the content of that JSON ARM template. So it's highly recommended to not use it unless you have to. And the only reason for which you can use this approach is that, let's say, Azure have released a new service. That service will be available within the ARM template because that's built with the Azure team itself, and it will take a bit of time before that new service or feature will be available within the ARM, within the Terraform provider. So, and if you need to use it before waiting, then in that case, you might take that ARM template that contains this new feature or new service and deploy it within Terraform. So let's see how that works. Let me first start by the ARM template itself, which is this file here, rmtemplate.json. That's a JSON file that will go to deploy an Azure storage account, providing the name of that storage account and also the type of that storage account. So this is typical JSON file for deploying infrastructure into Azure using the ARM templates. Now I wanted to deploy using Terraform. So for that, I'll use here the Azure RM template deployment, and then I'll give a name to that deployment, and I'll specify the resource group to which I want to apply the RM template. Then I'll specify the deployment mode to say complete. This will go to delete any existing resources into that resource group if those resources doesn't exist in the RM template. And then I'll go to specify where is my template body or the template JSON file, and here I put the path for that file. Then I can pass parameters to that JSON template using the parameters block here, where I'm specifying the storage account name and the type for that storage account. The Azure RM template deployment block will be replaced in the future by the Azure RM resource group template deployment. But as of today, this still have more features available within it. So I have used this for the demo, but in the future, make sure that you will be using this Azure RM resource group template deployment. So let's go to run this Terraform template. First, we run Terraform init. Then I run Terraform plan-out tfplan. And in the plan that was generated, this will deploy two resources. The first one is the resource group, and then the second one is not of type storage account. Terraform doesn't understand the content of that Terraform file, but it's of type Azure RM template deployment. Now let's go to deploy this into Azure by running the command terraform apply and the name of the execution plan, tfplan in this case. Great, now those resources were created, so let's check for those resources from within the Azure portal, within my resource groups. If I go to refresh, here I see the resource group that I have created, and then I'll find here my storage account. The source code for the demo that I've used today is available on this GitHub repository, where you will find more templates about creating Azure services using Terraform, and more content and videos are available on my YouTube channel.